Good afternoon. It's January 31st, 2024, and today we had a big sell off day. So we sold off and pretty much made a measured move down from what happened since yesterday to this low in the overnight. Um, we also had this channel break, some sideways stuff, and then a strong move to a new low. I believe that this was a range later on, and we bounced just now at that measured move. So anyway, so you could have drawn this channel from some price action that started yesterday, match it to these lows, and shortly before market or shortly after market opens, we get a second entry short off of that trend channel. So I marked this green because it could be the start of a channel up. So that's why I didn't really feel comfortable marking it red. It's also above the EMA, but then we go through the EMA and you get a first entry, failed second entry long. And if you have this trend line, I like that, but there isn't a whole lot of room to the lows, so I think that's good for a scalp. And that kind of forms, I'm seeing now a spike in channel right here. So maybe if you see this, maybe you say take some shorts in here off the trend line, but you do get a failed, or actually no, that's not. It really, this kind of just looks to me like a downward double test of that trend line. So maybe you take that. It's also off this larger trend line, but then we don't make it to the lows of this channel. Which is understandable because it was a pretty steep channel, and then we just go sideways. We get some buying, and then it sells off a little more. I don't think you want to take a failed second entry long right here. This looks like a double top, and it's probably a 50% correction from this move. So that's probably why there's some buying going on. You just want to be a little careful. So anyway, we're just going sideways, bounce off this midline, but you probably wouldn't have had that yet. And really what this is just sideways stuff before the news item. That comes at 11, I believe, and it comes to the bottom of this range. And it really goes sideways for a while before rocketing up. And I don't think there's any way you could have gotten in on this. That brings us to a 50% correction. And so a lot of people sell those 50% corrections, and that's what happened here. So you get, the spike up, channel, sideways stuff, sells off, and you get a first entry, failed second entry. I just think that this is worth the risk, and that's why I marked it red, because you have an opportunity of getting something like, a 20-point move. So I like the risk here. Comes down here, first entry, second entry, nice bearish bar, lower high right here. I like both of those because it looks like we're probably going to try and test this low. It goes well beyond that. And I mean, maybe you take, something like this. That's like a second entry short. Maybe you take that, maybe you take that. But at this point, we have a couple big bull bars, so maybe not. And then we kind of just been going sideways. Probably from this. This is probably what's the midline. So this one looked like a double test to me, so maybe you take that. but nothing really good in here. It's about 30 minutes until market close, but um, good day for a couple runners. So yeah, that's how I saw it. Here's the daily chart, big bearish bar. We'll see if there's any follow through in the next few days. Hope everyone had a great day. I'll be back tomorrow.